Hi, Green Rising by Lauren James. This is on the Carnegie Prize long list this year, and as I always say, I try to read the long list, particularly of the Carnegie Prize, because I'm very interested in what there is in YA literature. This one it's an enjoyable read. It kept me engrossed the whole time, and it's one with a very clear message about climate change without being preachy. It combines magic and science, and the author takes us to a time that's not, he doesn't actually say when it is. I don't think it's that far removed from where we are. And in the novel, the Earth is in danger. Billionaires are already making plans to create settlements on Mars. And the idea is that as the Earth gets more and more uninhabitable, these billionaires will disappear off. There'll be communities there. But of course, only the super rich will be able to afford flights to Mars, and the rest of humanity will be left to cope as best they can. However, a phenomenon is taking place, and all over the world, teenagers are finding that they've got the ability to grow plants from their body. The first one of these, Gabrielle, she's the first one that this happens to. And she becomes famous on social media because she is the first. And she uses her fame as a platform to become a climate activist, to join these groups to save the planet. Other teenagers around the world are developing this phenomenon. We've got Theo, who's the son of a fisherman, whose father's boat is destroyed when it comes up against a hidden structure from a Dalex oil platform. And then we've got Hester, the 18-year-old daughter of the CEO of Dalex Oil, who is being primed to take over from him. She is the one who delivers the speeches. She's the face almost of Dalex. And she decides that she wants to join or create a group of these teenagers to come up with a program that could reverse a lot of the damage that's being done to the planet. The idea that of cutting down trees is damaging, so these green-fingered young people can grow forests. So that this is the idea. Because what she's realised is that for all the speeches that she's given on behalf of Dalex, she's discovered that her father isn't the person that she thought he was. Everything he has done has been purely for profit, and he has hidden the science, the damage that his actions are causing. He's hidden them, and the company is doing more harm than good. So she creates this group of green fingers to try and reverse the damage that's being done, to master their abilities for good. It's a passionate novel about nature, about climate. At the end, the author gives tips of how everyone can play their own part by making small changes. The format is very, very easy to read. You've got short chapters, but at the end of each chapter you've got sort of blog posts, you've got newspaper articles, you've got social media feeds to show what is happening worldwide, to show how this phenomenon, how other teenagers with green fingers are doing their bit. So the format keeps it very, very quick to read. We've also got romance, we've got sort of enemies to lovers type thing in here as well. It's an enjoyable read with plenty of food for thought, and yeah, it's one of the first ones that I've read off the Carnegie long list, so I'll see how I get on with the others. So that's Green Rising by Lauren James. Happy reading. Take care.